Hello and welcome back to Fair Weather Trains for the third part of our eBay unboxing, following the GF and the Fleischmann. So far we've been lucky with what we've got. The Fleischmann one didn't work to start with, but after a bit of fiddling we got it going and is now running quite well. The GF run fine straight from the box, but was very noisy and still is quite noisy. But both in really good condition and both really lived up to the seller's description. So this next one is described as new, but it has been out of the box for inspection and to test. So as good as new, I suppose. So let's get this one out and see what this one is. Again, I've already opened it to get the labels and the tape off. Pretty well packed. There we go, and this one is an Electro-Tren E0033 National Coal Board livery, industrial steam loco, 060, distributed by On Tracks Wholesale. Don't know who they are, or even if they're still going. These are a fine scale model apparently. This must be a Hornby Electro-Tren, yeah it is. Detail scale model for adult collectors. I assume this will be HO scale. Or maybe not. Right, let's get it out, let's see what we got. Let's just adjust the camera a little bit. You can see a little bit better what we got. So there you can see the engine in there. Vaguely. There's NCB livery. Let's get it out of the box. So there she is. Reasonably well packaged in some hard polystyrene. There's a little packet of whatever, something down here. Can't see what that is. Let's just see if there's any paperwork. No, that's all going to fall out. We'll have a look afterwards. So I'll get this out, stick it on the track, and we'll have a bit of a close-up look and see what that is as well. Right, back in a minute. So there is the little Electro-Tren steamer down on the track. Inside the box there was a NEM coupling. So this doesn't even have European couplings, hook and loops. So obviously must have been designed for this country, the UK. There's some Hornby instructions and they call it Steam Locomotive 030. And there's just a parts thing, as you can see. Just the usual, not really any instructions as such. And this one, which is probably multilingual. Any English bits? Yeah, just the usual there. And if I can get into it. There we go, some more English bits there. Just the usual instructions. Oh, 5-pole electric motor. The rest of it's the usual, is your track clean type nonsense. Lovely, right. Also in the packet was this. Now, I'm not sure what this is. I assume that is a DCC chip. There's no mention of this in the instructions or on the box. Now, I'm not a DCC person, so I don't actually know what that is. So we're going to have a look at these little instructions in here. I'll just let you look at the loco while I work out how to open this. There we go. just have a look at this bit of paper in here. Okay. Light white, light yellow, top one, white, something black, red, green. Oh, no, it's not light, is it? Yellow, white, black, red, green and orange. C Teletronic, the DCX76 from Austria. Does that mean anything to anybody? I assume that is a DCC chip. I can't believe this loco came with this in it. So all I can assume is that it has, someone's just included it when they sold it or got rid of it or whatever. Anyway, that was in the box. So let's have a slightly closer look at this. This is quite light, first of all. And let's zoom that out a bit. Feels very plasticky. Plenty of rivets, nice buffers, again plastic, not sprung. One of those chimneys, I can't remember what they're called. Are they stovepipe chimneys? But the lining's quite nice. The NCB number 8 from the West Air area. So Scottish. But the lining's alright. Is there any glazing in there? Yeah, there is some glazing in there. Reasonable bit of cab detail as well, Doc. It's quite a good representation of the front of the boiler. And this is so small, I was expecting to see the motor in there. But yeah, the lining's good. Paint job, not bad. Say NEM pockets. Decent handrails up the side. I think the part of the bottom here is metal, some of it anyway. The running gear is metal. Some nice little pieces fitted on the top. I think it's the light in here is causing the focus to go a bit weird sometimes. No moulding lines. Plastic gear. Plenty of screws on the bottom. That's not too bad, you know, that's quite nice. This was £39 on eBay, and as I buy it now, but then I got sent one of them offers for £30, well, plus the postage, so it cost £34. And it might not be a great model, but you know, I think it's quite nice. The Electra Trend stuff isn't cheap, and it's usually the odd bits I've got has been pretty much quality, good quality stuff. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not heavy though. Let's stick it on the scales. So there it goes, less than 100 grams, 98 grams. So let's get it on the track and see if it actually works. Right, I'm turning it up. Still turn it up. Nothing. Well, there's no sign of life there at all, is there? Oh, the joys of eBay, eh? That's not happening. Right. Let's have a look at this. So all the wheels look clean. The usual dog hair has appeared as if by magic. Let's get me tweezers on that. Oh, see it, where is it? Lost it. I can see pickups on the wheels, so it can't be that. Dodgy old hair off of there. Yeah, so nothing moving at all. The wheels aren't jammed, as you can see. Okay, I think it's another one I've got to get the top off. I'll have a look at the instructions, take the top off, and we'll see if we can see anything. Right, back in a minute. Right, now there she is, all topless. Right, let's have a look in here. It's very clean. It all looks very clean. And there's nothing obvious. There's no loose wires or swamped in oil or anything. Nice little motor in there. Yeah, magnet's plenty strong enough. So that looks like that could be the culprit. So what I'm wondering is whether that is a DCC chip, because I don't know what else it would be doing. So we don't want to focus. Yeah, it really doesn't want to focus on that, does it? So anyway, that could be a DCC chip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out and see what happens. And if that makes no difference, I'm going to put that other thing we looked at earlier and see what that does. So let me just see if I can get this out. Let's just pull out. I'm a bit worried I'm going to break something here. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what DCC chips look like, but I'm guessing that could be what that is. So we got that out. Let's see if that makes it, if they encourage it to work. I mean, as far as I'm aware, what it really needs now is a blanking chip. Let's just see. No movement at all. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to get this little thing out here that we saw earlier, whatever this is. Whatever that is. And I'm going to put that in that slot and see what happens there. I don't know if it matters what way around it goes. Let's just give it a go. Sorry if this all goes out of focus, because I'm just trying to get that in. Oh, that's got it. Oh, it's got in easy enough. Right, let's see what happens now. Oh, there we go. So, what conclusion can you draw from that? That is a blanking plug, and the other one was a chip. It's also running in the wrong direction, depending on which way I turn the controller. So I'm just going to see if it'll go in the other way round. See if it works properly now. So now the way I'm turning it, it should go towards where the chip is. Yeah, that's better. So all my DCC friends out there, what is that I've just put in? Is that a blanking plug chip? And I assume this thing here is some sort of DCC chip of its own, presumably what's mentioned on that bit of paperwork. Six pins. Yeah, that's good. Well, it's another one. It's required a bit of work, but now it seems to be working. I'm going to get that back together, and then we'll just give it a run round. Be back in a minute. Right, so there is the little electric train back on the track with its new chip fitted. Make sure that still works. Yep. That looks a nice smooth runner, that does. And it looks so clean inside, I wouldn't be surprised if this was brand new. Which means it's going to need running in, which I will do. I'm just going to shut the other one off, the little J94. So we can get a proper idea of how noisy this is or isn't. Yeah, there's a little bit of noise there. That sounds like something rubbing. It could be where I put the chip with all those wires back in, because it's a real bugger getting them in. They all tuck up inside this little slot inside the boiler. You think the blanking plate would be the easiest bit to get in rather than the chip itself, as if that's what it is. We're going to send that round. Make sure to do a lap. See how it gets on over the crossings. It's not a pocket rocket, that's for definite, which is good. No problem over that one. Coming up to the Lima one. Yeah, not really surprising. I've had worse. So that is the Electrotren E0033 Industrial Steam Loco 060 National Coal Board. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that for the money I've paid. Seems a decent runner now. I've put the right bits in it. What do you think? I quite like it. So I think overall the 3 locos I got from eBay all worked out okay-ish in the end, considering none of them are expensive. All 3 added together came to well under £100, including the postage, so I don't think you can argue there. None of them are appalling. The Fleischmann one is probably my favourite, and the Joef one was more of an experience, and maybe buy some new ear defenders, but I'll work on that. I might be able to quieten that down. So thanks for watching. Let us know what you think. Let us know your eBay experiences, good or bad. It's always nice to know you're not the only one. and we'll see you in the next one and see what else we can come up with. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.